This is Networking After Dark with your host, of course, the Network Junkie, which is going to always keep you updated to the latest what's happening. And what's happening right now is I'm just trying to get this lighting together. How was that for you guys? I don't too much care for it. Let's see. Is that a little better? Let me take the glasses off. How was that? Yeah, I think we can kind of do that. That's not too bad. I am coming to you from my home studio. Yes, you can kind of see me in the glasses too. That's kind of cool. Peace and power. Welcome to Networking After Dark with your host, the Network Junkie, which is going to always keep you updated to the latest what's happening. And what's happening right now is today's topic is the matrix, media matrix, and how to navigate through it. So I'm just going to leave a couple truths and tools, laying around for whoever's willing to grab them. And if you appreciate any of the content, get active and let me know. I would love for you to get active in the comments so I can know that you're there and that it resonated. And if it didn't resonate or if you want to know more, definitely get into the comments as well because we got some more for you. We're going to also be hosting some classes and I'm going to be so excited because I'll be taking a class with you. Yes. Okay, because y'all know right now I'm just dreaming out loud while living the dream. Okay, so today I wanted to come to you as I've been taking this media roller coaster, okay? Because it's like a new update every other day, right, guys? I'm talking to my media creators, I'm talking to my digital creators and influencers and brand ambassadors when it comes to the media though, like when you're having to edit and when you're having to learn these rules and regulations to this app and then this app changes with the weather and then you have to check and see, okay, well, what's the latest updates or what is my device able to download or do I have enough space to get the next update? Like, oh my gosh, it's always one thing and then it's another. But it's all a part of the matrix, okay? So we are honored. I mean, I know I'm honored to be able to have the opportunity to tap into the matrix because I'm over here with y'all. I'm all up in y'all mix, right? I'm sitting up here chilling on your big screen, right? Hey, I hope all is well. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Again, let me pause and say I appreciate you. I appreciate you for tuning on in. Why? Because you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to tune in with me right here on YouTube. And I'm also on TikTok, y'all. Tiki Taki. I don't know why I like to call it Tiki Taki, but that's what it is for me. It's Tiki Taki. It's been like that since the pandemic, guys. But yes, I'm trying some new things. And this is why I'm coming to you today for Networking After Dark, sharing the media matrix tools and fuse because it's a lot of things that I have learned just within this short period of time, like gaining followers, like engagement, like knowing your audience and how to target each demographics, like learning how to separate platforms, learning how to actually sync, platforms too at the same time. So do me a favor, go ahead, go take your bathroom break, go grab your tea, go grab your little wine if you need. But I want you to focus. So make sure you go do whatever you need to do. Matter of fact, go tag a couple people and say, y'all need to be here because she about to talk about this good here matrix and how to navigate as a business owner. And a lot of people think it's so hard to, make content, but it's not that hard. So if you stay connected, I'm going to share a couple things with you. I will not have any commercials, actually visually, but I may be able, no, I don't have my other device with me, not open right now. But I'm not going to show any commercials today. Normally, I will be on Simply Podcastic on Mondays, but this month I decided to kind of sit back for a minute because I wanted to focus on branding. Also, a couple new broadcast that's coming to you, and I want to bring it to you right here on YouTube and TikTok, and also Facebook and Instagram. I'm not gonna leave Facebook and Instagram out because I started from the bottom. Now I'm here. Okay, so I want to make sure that I encourage the upcoming media junkie, and if that's you, this is the video for you. So again, go ahead, go grab whatever you need to grab. Come on back. The first thing you need to grab is your pen and pad. Okay, so grab that and then tag a couple people for me as well, because that's one of the most important things that it is when coming to actually making an imprint in the social media world. Okay, so you have to make sure that you do me a large favor before I go any farther and like, subscribe, and tag a person that you feel like can benefit from this information. Also, do me another favor and get in the comments and tell me what would you do and how do you gain followers, because I may not know what you know. So I'm so honored if you would share that in the comments as well. Also, tell me where you coming in from. I'm coming from Detroit, Michigan, born and raised, but guess what? I've been a little bit of everywhere. Stay tuned to find out everything when you check out my YouTube channel, A Day with Miss Dana J, because we're going to have some conversations over here, and I look forward to it. Yes, yes, yes. But make sure, again, you get active in the comments. I'm hoping you guys are sharing the broadcast, so I'm going to give you a minute to do so. Hey, yes, yes, yes. Thank you for that follow. Yes, yes, yes. So let's keep it going. Let's see if I can get a nice little filter while y'all going to get that together, because I like the filters too, y'all. I just be liking to come on first, so y'all won't be like, "Oh, she catfishing," because it's a lot of that shit going on. I'm just saying. I got on a hat today. I do. I got on two hats. Yes, I do. I have on two. For those that has been following the Network Junkie, which is me. My name is Miss Dana, but I go by the Network Junkie. So yes, and on Facebook, my recruiter page, or what I say, my newbie page, maybe I should say. That page is Miss Dana J. So I'm known as Miss Dana J as well, but my branding name is the Network Junkie. And yes, I said Da.Network Junkie, so it's not THE, it's duh, just like I said, it is DA.Network Junkie, JUNKIEY, because I solely get high off of this, connecting and making business make sense and making connections make sense and loving on you guys while I do it. So I'm hoping y'all back. Did y'all make it back yet? Oh, I got my side boob out. Hold on, let me cover that. Oh, these girls been having a mad today on day to day. I got me a new toy, workout band that I just fell in love with. I'm surprised I don't have it on now. But y'all will learn more about that. I'm just trying to burn a little time so they can just really go like use the restroom and all that. And again, so y'all can like come out of here and just go share this on your Facebook or Instagram, or in somebody's inbox and say, hey, come on, we about to talk about how to get engagement, how to actually build our network, how to gain more sales. So yeah, I need you to chime in. I need you to chime in. So I'm just giving y'all a little time to do all that. And while you're doing that, I give a shout out to my sponsors. Yes, I would not be before you. I would not be before you if it was not for my amazing followers, my amazing gifters, my amazing sponsors, the individuals that trust in me to help build and brand their business. And I just want to give a shout out to all of you as well. But my special shout outs I'm going to give to my resident sponsors and also biggest supporters. Cleaning to the T is a regular. She has been rocking with the network, Networking After Dark, since day one. She's been working with the network since day one. She's a sister, she's a friend, and she's also one of the best cleaners in town. So you can go check her out, Cleaning to the T. And that's on Instagram and on Facebook as well. And that's Cleaning to the T. And that's THA and the letter T. And then also Wick and Whack Wellness Candles, the youth beauties. Yes, yes, yes. I want to give a shout out to you as well. I appreciate y'all hard work and labor. They're still working on their labels, so I'm looking forward to that. They actually, I don't know what's been going on with this graphic and design, but I think school actually, they've been testing, so they haven't been able to really perform their greatest. So I know they can do better. So I'm kind of like giving them enough time to take their time, because when you're making a logo, you want to make sure that at least it's something that you approve of, not just something you just threw together just because it was timed. So again, Wick and Whack is one of our mentors with Third Design Nonprofit. Shout out to us as well. That's a part of I'm a part of a nonprofit where we help the youth turn their hobbies into entrepreneurship. Yes. So hey, I appreciate you for chiming on in. Make sure you share. Yes, yes, yes. And also, Wick and Whack, they started their own business. It's a candle business, all organic. It's not made from no animals, no well fat or anything. And it's a wellness candle. So when you're in your meditation mode, when you're in you just got off of work and you just want to relax, when you're in your, I'm frustrated and my mind is just going everywhere. You can light one of these candles, and I'm telling you, it just sets the atmosphere. And then they decorate it with nice little rose petals or lavender buds, and it's just amazing. What these youth have done. I appreciate that. Like, peace, peace, DJ. I see you. I see you. Love, love, and I see you over here on Tiki Taki. I am okay. I'm here to show love and support. What your network do? I appreciate you. When you a newbie, make sure if you get a chance, go over to my YouTube channel as well, and that's the Network Media Edition. But you also can just look up the Network Junkie, and I should pop up as well. And you see me right now. If you see me, that means you can hop on in. But yes, I appreciate you for chiming in, and I'm gonna make sure I give you a follow as well back. What your network do? We support in real life. But again, I want to also give a shout out to Still Got Frames too. Still Got Frames too is one of the best framers in the state of Michigan. They actually be calling him out to come do jobs in other states as well because his work is so to the perfection. Like it's very, very unique and it's to the T, and he's very, put together. It's almost like, the white glove type of thing. Like he makes sure it's not a bubble, it's not a scratch, it's not a piece of hair, it's not a buckle or nothing. And then when I say he can frame everything, like he can frame almost any and everything. So shout out to Still Got Frames too. Yes, yes, yes. Who else? Shout out to Emoja Fine Arts. Yes, Emoja Fine Arts actually have some of the most finest artists, in the city of Detroit and Southfield. So they are actually working with profound artists and taking their art and their whole everything, their image, the way that they approach, the way that they carry themselves, the way that they even show and produce their artwork. They're taking it to a whole nother level, and a lot of people just don't understand it's different levels to marketing yourself and branding yourself and putting yourself on a level of not perfect. Nothing would ever be perfect, but you aim to be the greatest. You aim to be the best that you can be. So today I might be great, but tomorrow I'm going to aim to be greater. You feel me? And even if it's I done learned a new word, I'm greater today because I didn't learn something new. So don't be beating yourself up over the small things. So again, I welcome you guys to Networking After Dark. I'm giving a shout out to my sponsors for those that's chiming on in. Make sure y'all get active in the comments. I got 2 likes over here. I appreciate the likes and the love. Yes, yes, yes. Also, I want to give a shout out to the network group. What your network do? We support in real life. The network group is an elite group of individuals, business owners, like-minded, that is aiming to educate our youth into empowering themselves. So we are committing to being great in front of them just so we can make sure that they have that support, that they have the resources, that they have the guidance to be where we at, and even greater and even higher, even farther, because a lot of us older individuals and elders is not going to be here for long. So we have to pass the torch. So why pass the torch without giving them some knowledge first? Okay, how do you do that? This right here. You teach them how to turn whatever their passion is. You teach them how to make coins off of it, because y'all know how it hits different. It hits different when you actually love your job, love what you do, and you making money off of it. It's like, because you would do it for free. You would do it for the free ball. You have done it for the free ball if you love your passion. You have done it before. But when you get to a level of of perfecting it and growing it and maturing it and learning how to really be good at it, then you are at a level to actually gain resources, financial, reward back from it as well. So yes, yes, yes. Shout out to Third Design Nonprofit. You can actually go follow them on YouTube and Instagram as well. Also, King of Bling, King of Bling. Do I have any of the King? Not today, not today, but yes, King of Bling over in Vegas. When I say they showing up, they showing up. They just sent in some new earrings. It's like them spiked earrings. I don't know what you call them, but I will have that for you when we get ready to do their unboxing. So I'm looking forward to that. So make sure y'all stay connected. And where you guys can go check out all of these amazing vendors is over on Facebook. It's a QVC shopping experience. QVC shopping experience. Okay, definitely go check them out. And we have an amazing, or I'm talking about a large variety of different businesses. Some that is actually members with the network group, and some that is just individuals that is friends or following the actual network. And you will be able to tell the difference because it will be tagged in the content. Yes, so pay attention, guys. Pay attention. And if you would like to join and become a member, definitely just get active in the comments or send me an inbox and I will tell you how. That's how we're going to do it right now, because what I'm doing right now is what I'm teaching you right now, okay? Because the whole thing is you want the engagement. You need the engagement in order to be uplifted on this platform as you travel through this matrix of media, this media matrix, whatever you want to call it. At the end of the day, we have to know how to navigate through it. And how do we learn how to navigate through it is learning the rules, learning the procedures, learning how to not get yourself blocked, or how to not get flagged. And then when you do get flagged, know how to navigate through them points. So again, I'm going to be sharing with you one of the biggest things that the network group aim to be able to offer to small businesses, which is driving traffic to your media platforms. That is our goal. And driving traffic to your media page will do everything else that you need in order to be successful in your business. Okay, so stay tuned. And again, you go ahead, take a little break again, go ahead and share the message, go ahead and share, because I know you had to see what is this girl talking about on here. It's okay, go ahead and share the message with a friend, tag a friend. And if you're watching a replay, tag a friend, because I'm about to drop some more jewels. I just wanted to give a shout out to my amazing sponsors, because again, I would not be here without them. Their incline donations, their consistent memberships that they pay, they dues that they pay, and also just believing in the network and allowing us to take their brand to another level. So also, who else? Uniquely Crystal, the sisters over in Atlanta. Yes, Atlanta's in the building. Yeah, so shout out to Uniquely Crystals. They make some of the best lock jewels packages. Like, they got these packages that they pre-pack of different colors, different material. They have kente cloth fabric that you can actually put on your locks. They actually have metal jewelry pieces. They have jewels, and they actually have pearls and crystals and unks and all types of different. Oh, it's just amazing. And the coloring, of the packaging is very awesome as well. So shout out again to the sisters out in Atlanta, Uniquely Crystal. And then Delay Art. Yes, our other youth vendors as well. Delay Arts. They are our artists, so they're going to be producing some new t-shirt brands. And shout out to the network group for their hashtag statement tees. So if y'all ain't seen them, y'all gonna be seeing them soon. Yes, yes, yes. Y'all heard it here. Hashtag statement tees started right here with the network group. So before everybody be trying to bite off of it, y'all got it right here. So make sure y'all replay this back. Y'all heard it from your girl, the network junkie, which is gonna always keep you updated to the latest what's happening, because I just get high off of this right here. Okay, how y'all like the shades? How y'all like the shades? Gotta give a shout out to Queen's Treasure Juice. And that is who? That is woohoo! That is myself and my amazing partner, Miss Christina. Yes, yes. And shout out to Marty. What is that? Ellis Healthcare, private healthcare. Shout out to Marty. Yes, she has private healthcare services. She is certified to take care of your grandma, your grandpa, your mama, your daddy. And when I tell you, she's going to take care of them like they're her own. That's the type of network that I'm talking about. That's the type of network that we're growing. And I'm so honored to be able to do that. I told you I was at my home studio. So, yeah, that was my son. Say hey, son. What up, Yes, yes, yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome again to Networking After Dark with your amazing host, the Network Junkie, which is going to always keep you updated to the latest what's happening. And what's happening right now is I'm coming to you from my home studio. Yes, and I'm going to be coming to you more from my home studio, but not on really Mondays. I really like my Mondays over at Simply Podcastic. I'm just doing something new. I'm just testing it. I can't test it if I ain't over here testing it, right? So I will be back. So make sure y'all go follow my other amazing sponsor, and that is Simply Podcastic and also Groove Radio Detroit for those that like to listen to it on the radio. And that's my dog in the background, my puppy. He mad because he in his cage right now because it's his cage time. They're in the bed. He can't be running around right now. So he kind of don't like that. So he's, fussing. He'll be okay though. We're gonna let him out. I'll probably have him get some water and then take him out a little later when I get off of this. Dads, it's okay. It is okay. He's mad because he want to go play, and it's not playtime. The kids have school tomorrow. So again, I appreciate y'all for tuning on in. So we gonna go ahead and get into it because I take it that y'all went and shared it. I take it that y'all is ready to get into it. So we gonna get into it. So I got some notes that I written down. Let me make sure I'm not overlooking. Yes. So I was listening to Clubhouse earlier today, and Roxy with the I, we was listening to her, and she was just teaching about Instagram engagement. But some of what she was sharing, it actually goes with different platforms, and they also shared Clubhouse, which I didn't know. I did not. First off, before we get any farther, do y'all know that Instagram now you can actually have a moderator? You can have somebody actually go in and get the trolls out, just like YouTube. I think YouTube have it, right? Yeah, YouTube have it because it's just simply too many trolls like on YouTube. Because as your platform grows, guess what? Your haters will grow too. So your haters get a little nastier. They like to put really, really rude, disrespectful, ignorant stuff in your comments while you're live. And sometimes you want to address. So you kind of want to like go off and all of that, but it would throw you off of your topic. So it's best to keep going, but you need your, did you give them some water too? So they gave in and got him out. Again, I'm at my home office. So they gave in and let him out a little early. So I'm going to have to make sure I get in a space where y'all don't be all in my background. So I think I'm going to use this wall right here and put a nice table right there and, set up next time. Yeah, I'm kind of like talking to myself and talking in front of y'all at the same time. So I'm not talking to myself, I'm talking to y'all. All right, as we continue. Instagram, yes, you could actually have a moderator. So I thought that was really cool. And then also Facebook, and I did not know that. I did not know Facebook offered that. So again, that them to have someone to monitor your content is always a plus because it's able to not focus on the negative comment and to focus more on what you're talking about, because at the end of the day, you created that content to get that information out. So you don't want to focus on the ignorance that's in the comments or the just sometimes even in the comments can kind of, throw you off, especially if you're on your phone, on your cellular device, because if you're on your phone, it's hard to read and the channel in without getting all, close and personal in the camera. And so it's good sometimes to have someone actually with you that's able to be that moderator, so that's always a plus. If you can have someone sitting next to you going through the comments, oh, you are golden, you're golden. And then some platforms allow you to have multiple, and where I actually got introduced to it was on LiveMe. LiveMe was an app that was only available for Apple users, but now it's open to Android users as well. And that's what actually got me comfortable enough to really come before you, because I have a speech issue. I can't even say that word, pet peeve, that word, but I say I know I say don't say can't, but I wrestle with words, okay? So when I wrestle with words, I don't like to be all, hooked on phonics with it. But I learned I'm going to get the message out the best way that I can. So confidence is key. That's another thing I would like to share. Confidence is key. Know what you want to do and what it is that you want to offer to your audience. And if that's valuable enough and your audience value it enough, it don't matter if you pronounce your words correctly. It don't matter if you speak on a third grade level, just to get some people that only can hear on a third grade level, because it's not always the best ideal to use the college language. I've been to college as well. I have all A's in college. It's not that I can't learn it. It's just that my tongue have a problem with pronouncing a lot of the English language. That's probably because that's not my native language. Maybe, but anywho, not here to do all that. I'm going to get back into this media content that I just wanted to make sure that I address, because tapping into this media matrix and trying to actually deliver a valuable, informational, creative, how-to type of content, we need more of that. I recommend sharing with the world on how to be able to do these things. Unfortunately, sometimes it takes a little more time to break down things, so I definitely understand why the schooling is very important. But I also want to let y'all know, don't sleep on YouTube, because the YouTube is for the school of hard knocks. I've been told them by some of the greatest elites in media broadcasting. I'm talking about BET. I'm talking about stars. I'm talking about even the cable channels and things like that. Like I got a network. I don't speak about everybody, but I do have a nice network that also love me enough to show me some of my failures and some of my shortcomings, should I say, so I can learn a thing or two. So I just got hip to somewhere I can go get free training, and I love free, but at the same time, not everything's free. So the what's not free is your time, because guess what? I'm gonna have to not go do this, which is maybe paying me, but to go learn this, which is going to get me paid for the long run, for the upcoming, seasons. So again, it's a cost to everything. It's a cost to everything. So never let nobody tell you that nothing's free. Like nothing's not free, but it is free as you accept it. I'll say it like that, because I have received some opportunities, but in return, I did give human hours. I did give my attention. I did give my volunteer services. I did give something. So again, it may have not been financial, a financial bit to it, but it actually was, barter trade type of situation. So one thing that you want to do is start your page. First thing, let's just start it. Whatever it is, if it's your YouTube, if it's your Instagram, if it's your Facebook, if it's your Twitter, if it's your LinkedIn, if it's your what is that other one? I was about to say something funny. I can't even think. Back page. If it's your back page, whatever it is, if it's gonna get you money, or you think that it's, first off, let me rewind, because that's the wrong attitude to have when you're starting, because you will learn why you should get paid for certain things as you grow. But in the beginning, you don't want to go in with the attitude, oh, I want to get paid off of this, because it's gonna mess you up. It's gonna mess you up. It's gonna mess you up. Okay, in the long run. So you want to first start your page. As you start your page, whatever page it is, again, you want to make sure that you are very, very clear on what type of content is going to be on your platform. That is like the number one thing. You want to make sure that you are giving your audience details about how to expect the content down your timeline, down your page, like I say, whichever platform you use. You want to make sure that you're very clear on what you're offering. And when you do that, you want to make sure that you break it up and try to break it down into like 30 seconds, no longer than 45 seconds. If you can get a pitch out and or your niche or whatever it is that you would like to do, you're about your business, you're about your brand, you're about your page, whatever it is, try to do it within under 45 seconds. Why? Because the average person attention span is like this, guys. It's really like this. It's just like, and it's gone. So it's actually shorter than that. But if it's colorful, if you have a bold statement, so you want to make sure that your title or whatever it is something that stands out from the rest. That's another thing. You want to make sure that whatever your niche is, that it stands out from the rest and that it's a value in it, and then it's a demand. That people want to hear this, that people want to see more about whatever it is that you're talking about. And if not, you want to make sure that they are curious enough to know what it is that you're talking about and why you over there talking about it. Because that's how I gained a lot of followers as well. Some people just didn't know what the hell I was into. Some people still don't know what I do. They just know that they love seeing me down the stream, down their timeline sometime because I'm funny to them, or I'm cute to them, or they like the energy. They like after coming off of the live, they like that what I'm bringing to them, so they don't give a hell what I'm saying. It's just the presence of me on the screen. So again, it's also just making sure that you engage. How do you engage? When a person make a comment on your page, on your picture, on your post, you say something back. Now, I've noticed myself, I messed up so many times. I'm just dreaming out loud while living a dream. And I welcome everybody to Networking After Dark, and I appreciate y'all for chiming on in again. We just talking about today's the matrix, and then also the media matrix, and how to navigate through it to get your platform on another level. How do you gain new followers? Get active in the comments, because again, y'all might be able to teach me a thing or two. But right now, I'm just sharing what I know and the things that I've done. I done went and I didn't let comments stay up under my post for like a week before I go back and say anything. And then it's like, geez, if I would have kept giving and a conversation, I could have had about 30 or 40 comments up under this post, which shows the algorithm that, hey, the people are feeding off of this post. We might want to push it up for more people within the network, to hear more about whatever that post is. So to see, at least see it. So again, you want to make sure that you engage, and not just on your page. You want to go engage with others. That's where a lot of people fall short. That's where I fell short. I didn't have time. I didn't think I had time to go and just say something under everybody's post and hey. But I had to realize it don't have to be a lot. It could be like, I agree. Good job. Congratulations. Nice. Doing things like that, it helps your platform grow. How do it help your platform grow? Because as you're tapping into the matrix, right? Because you're creating the content. You guys are creating the content together. Because as you're commenting, they're commenting back. Now, your comments is not as valuable as theirs, I'm learning, but it's valuable to the person that you're talking to. And that's what you're there for. That's what I mean by it's not about you. It's about your followers and what they want to hear. If you in their house at the same time, you're going to respect their home. And they're going to respect you as well, because that don't mean not be yourself. That means just know the audience that you have. know the audience, because when you know the audience, you talk to the audience, you engage the audience, they start to trust you. They start to trust your word, because I know my network. Oh, what your network do? I don't know about y'all's, but my network, oh, we support in real life. We support in real life. So when you see the network out, you're gonna see nothing but the same energy that I'm giving you. And just yesterday, I'll just give yesterday. We were at an event. I dipped off for a minute. We had the whole network set up at this vendor event, the Natural Hair Fest. Shout out to you guys. The individuals from Chicago showed out and showed up and showed out. They had two events going on at the same damn time. What your network do? I'm just saying. But we set up and had a vendoring table because we have a business hub as well, a marketplace. So again, for those that's not following, go over to QVC shopping experience, which is a part of the network group, to learn more about the different brands that was on that table if you actually took a part of that event yesterday. But what I did was I purposely left for about, I was supposed to be gone for only an hour, but I was gone for 2 hours almost. So I took off for a reason, and I sent some secret shoppers up, right? They didn't know that I was going. One of my individuals probably did, because again, I like to just do things like this because I want to show them that everybody's always watching, and then also that you are your brand. And when you're representing someone else's space, you want to make sure you're doing it like it's your own. So again, I had a couple secret shoppers come about, and I asked them a couple questions. And the first thing they said, like one person just broke down everybody that was on the table. There was over 7 businesses that was on the table, right? So, and I'll show pictures, and I think I may even have a video down on my YouTube for you guys to just check it out. But yes, I um I was so happy because as I walked around and I asked the individuals like, how did you feel? And I had my shirt on too, so I had my brand shirt on. So they were like, "Oh, you're the network junkie." And it was like, "Yeah, you're over there." And then so that was really good. I asked them like, what was the energy like? How did they express themselves? Were they on the phone? Did they greet you as soon as you walked up? Did they ignore you? Did they answer any questions that you needed? All of that good stuff. And it was all good feedback. It was all good feedback. So again, shout out to the network group. I don't know about y'all, but we support in real life. Yes, yes, yes. Um, so again, engaging with your audience, doing vendor events, that's another thing. And when you are out at vendors, that's the perfect time for a media op. Like that's the perfect time to do a snippet for your brand, because you're all set up, and you're set up very, very nice, because presentation is everything. So you have everything just like you want it. So that's a perfect time to do a video. That's a perfect time to do a TikTok. That's a perfect time to do an Instagram reel. That's a perfect time to even do a YouTube. Hey, this is where I'm at today as a blogger, because that's what I'm doing right now, because I'm learning the matrix of this media world, right? So I'm learning that the more content that you put up, the higher that you go up in the Google ranking, and then also whatever platform that you on. So again, why do you put up so much content? Because, or if you don't put up, just say um 10, 10 videos of 3 minutes or something. Yeah, that's cool. But you also could put a video up for like an hour. You also can do it for like a couple hours, of some good content. Hey, it could be some music. It can be a nice play, because that's what I'm gonna put on a music remix, and I'm just gonna play it. Good vibes, something that you would just want to play when you with your lady or with your man. I'm gonna share some things that's really gonna be beneficial to you, because I'm just dreaming out loud while living the dream. I don't have to be before you. I can do this behind closed doors, trust. But I choose to do this in front of you, because I want to show y'all the steps, the how to, by step, because y'all have watched me. Those that has been around for a while, get active in the comments and stop me when I lie. Have y'all not watched me start from the bottom? Now I'm here. What? I started from the bottom. Now I'm here. I didn't know that this brand was gonna do what it was that it's doing. Like I didn't sold out almost 3 orders. Well, you might as well say 3 orders, because I only got a handful of t-shirts left. Like, and that, I didn't even expect that. That was just like, and then when people are now like asking for them, like, I'm like, at first I had to give them away almost, you know? And I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna sit on these and make dresses out of them, and I'm gonna do this. I can't. I don't even got. I probably got maybe about 6 or 7 shirts left, and I'm definitely gonna do a new order. But oh, what's your network do? I love my network. My network is so sweet. They send me sweet nothings just because, I get morning text. That's another thing as well. You can do that. Like every top of your day, you can put a nice quote up, just saying, hey, thank God I woke up. You can say that every day. You can say something every day. Put your quote up. You are actually making a stamp. You're making a stamp in the media world. Your hashtags. That's another thing. People do not realize how important hashtags is. Have you ever researched hashtags? If you haven't, go research today. Hashtags. That can grow your market. How do you grow your network? I'm curious. Get active in the comments. How do you grow your network? Because when it comes to this media matrix and navigating through it, it's so many levels to it. And when you try to trick the system and buy followers, or try to manipulate them and go follow people and unfollow them. I had to learn the hard way there. I followed people, right? But then when they unfollowed me, I unfollowed them back. And then, but I did it in large numbers. I didn't know that if you do them in large numbers, it seems like you're manipulating the system. So they will block you. So don't get blocked. I'm just trying to share a couple of jewels, a couple of fuse tools. Hopefully that you can pick up on one and something resonate with you. If you don't, leave it there. Don't even worry about it because it's not for you. But again, if you have some information that you would like to share, on how we can navigate through, you know, um, actually allowing our pages to hit the For You page. Like, how do we not get shadow banned? Because I'm still trying, I'm learning how, and I'm sharing with you, what I have learned, which is again, you can't unfollow people at a large pace, at a large pace. Yeah. Like, maybe like, say for instance, maybe like about 20 people you might can unfollow at one time on certain platforms. On other platforms, maybe about a 50, but if you're not following me, I'm not trying to follow you back. Like, if you follow me just to get a follow back from me and then you unfollow me, no, son, that's not how it's going down, baby. If you do that, I'm going to realize, and I might not realize right off the bat, but I know when you're following because I remember everybody that follows. I remember. So when you follow me and then you come back and just unfollow me, because I didn't got hip to the game. Y'all not about to play me like that. But I've learned to not unfollow so many at one time. And then another thing, you have to be careful. You can't smoke online. They don't want you driving in the vehicle. If you're trying to go live and you're trying to actually get paid off of being an influencer, and what's a media influence? That's somebody that's actually online that influence others to either listen to whatever it is that they're speaking on. It's so many topics. So a media influencer can be someone that's a cook. They're teaching you something that you are taking a value of. So that's a media influencer. Someone that's a brand ambassador. That's a media influencer because you're buying jewelry or you're buying clothing or you're buying glasses or hats because of what this influencer have done. They have told you about the product. They have broke down why they love it, and it got you all amped up to go get you one too. So these are media influencers, but they did not get there by breaking rules, and but they had to learn. And any media influencers in here anywhere, please stop me when I lie. Please stop me when I lie. And that's one thing that you just want to make sure that now they don't really mind the cussing, but just no racial slurs or no bullying, nothing like that. They don't like too much music, but you can actually I think you have to download a certain. Okay, first off, before you can even become an influencer, before you even can get that far, you have to apply. Did you know that? You have to apply. You have to go through a whole channel, like of a resume builder. Like you got to have your resume. They want to know some things. And I don't want to break down too much because I want you to go do your own research. And that's one thing that the network group always encourage is you going to get your own knowledge because you're going to have to pay me to do the extra work and just break everything down because I can't do it all in under an hour. So I'm going to have to do a 101. I would have to do a 101 with you. So that might cost you because now you paying for my time. That's what you're paying for. Not the information. You're paying for my time to get this information to you in a timely fashion because you are ready to take it off. You ready to go off and get this business going because you're ready to take your business to another level. So if that's you, definitely get active in my comments because I got a lot of jewels and tools and I actually got some layouts and I got a lot of information that I have journaled and that I have put into documents that I'm willing to share with individuals. But again, it's a process. It's also about knowing your what you need to do because not everybody is going after the same target market. Not everybody have the same craft. Not everybody is doing the same services. So everybody have custom packets. So overstand that as well. Do not worry about what this person is doing if that does not concern you or your business or your brand. That's not even your competition. So it's nothing about how they are doing it. You have to make sure that you are in your own lane, your own demographics, know your demographics when it comes to your media. Know if the 16-year-old, 16 to 38 is your audience. Know if 40 to 80 is your audience. Know if, so you got to know these things because you would know how to push your content out. You would know how to get your content written and overstand as well in this media matrix. You have to be careful on the content that you use. So when you be putting the cuss words, even though you putting the dollar sign and the stars in there, they know that it's still curse words. So be careful on how you place your content, even when you're making comments under other people posts. They're watching that. You are always being watched. This is their platforms. You got to realize this is their platform. So when you're on somebody else's platform, you can't just do as you choose. So you have to be respectful. So again, Facebook has not been that great to me. They started asking for a lot of information. I had so many followers, right? I don't even want to really talk about it, but I'm going to break it down just a little bit. They took all of them. And the only way I was able to get them is if I was to show them a quick claim deed or a deed to my home, my ID, I had to give them my social security number because I had to verify myself is what they wanted me to do. And I said, for Facebook? Oh no, it ain't even that serious to me. So I didn't do it. So I let them take my page. So I started about 13 more pages. So again, making sure that you have different handles is another thing that I would suggest if you're in the media matrix. Having different areas that you can actually place the information and learning how to separate some networks because again this demographic is not the same demographic here, so I will not share the same information on this platform that I will on this platform. And then over here I'm going to share this with the ladies, but I'm not going to share it with the men because that's not for the men, that's for the you see what I'm saying? So you have to know how to utilize the media matrix, and once you start to categorize it for yourself, and then you got to separate it from your business, your personal, your play, whatever. I'm just saying. You just got to make sure as you navigate through the matrix that you're utilizing it to the best of your ability. And myself, I don't understand why anybody is on this social media platform without trying to make some money. How do you learn how to make more money? Let me get into it. You also want to make sure you do your call of actions. Your call of actions is very important. That's what Miss Roxy was talking about on Clubhouse earlier today. Your call of action. If you don't know what a call of action is, it's like, hey, save this post or DM me for more information. Tell me your thoughts. It's open. Yes or no. Things like that. Oh, it's open.
Is it open?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe it is. Okay, I'm live. Yes, yes, yes. He's upstairs. Yes, yes, yes. The driver's here. What your network do? We pull up on the scene. How you doing? All right. So, Also, so them are different calls of action. So make sure as you put your content up, or as you're making your videos, your snippets, your press release, and all of them things, you want to make sure that you trying to put a call to action in so people can know what to do. A lot of the time, people don't know what they just don't know what to do. They don't know because you're not giving them any direction. And as a media influencer, you have to give the people a direction. So again, make sure that you touch on your call of action. Storytelling. When you tell your stories, don't be long winded with it, guys. Don't be long winded with it. Say what you mean what you're saying. Come on out. The best thing I can say is keep your questions and your answers under 2 minutes. Sometimes 2 minutes is too long, but sometimes it takes up to 2 minutes. But anywhere from 30 seconds to 2 minutes is the greatest response that you can give. Also, make sure you different. Make sure you look different. Y'all see how I came? I was just not sitting like this 2 seconds ago. I could have came on here like I was. I didn't have, all of this on, but I did this for a purpose. I want you guys to capture, a little different side of me. This is the network junkie. This is the action. This is my alter ego. So that's what I'm bringing you forth. So that's what you see. So that's what you get. So again, be a storyteller, but also make sure you keep it short and simple without doing too much, but never do too little is all I'm going to say. Never do too little. Also, let me see. Make sure that you are making your information relatable. All right, love you. Have an awesome day. My son going off to work. My son's going off to work. I love hearing that. I love saying that. Awesome. But yes, so also make sure your information is relatable. And when I say that, that also means it's to reflect that in your content as well. So as you're posting your content on top of whatever video or whatever picture that you're going to put up or post that you're sharing, you're going to make sure that it's related to the actual picture, post, or whatever. You don't want to say something that's not related to what you're posting. Come on, guys. Don't confuse the people. You don't want to confuse your audience. Let's make sure we stay on target. Keywords is good for the content that you create as well. And you can just go look up YouTube keywords, Instagram keywords, Facebook keywords, LinkedIn keywords. Go look them up. I'm telling y'all, I don't do y'all homework for y'all. Y'all pay me for that. Just dropping some jewels and some foods, some glues, and all that good stuff. You already know. Follow-up videos. So when I say follow-ups, I was like, okay, how am I going to put that? So, like when you first started your YouTube, I'm going to speak for myself because, again, I'm dreaming out loud while living a dream. I started my first YouTube video a couple years ago, right? But I was not posting consistently. I was not sharing my YouTube videos often. I wasn't doing a lot of things. I just started a YouTube page because I wanted to just put a stamp into the media world. So I did it, but I wasn't consistent. So now I want you guys to really pay attention, and because I'm doing all of this organically, I'm not gonna go to the next step. Like a lot of people will pay for followers. A lot of people will trick followers. A lot of people would, because like I said, they will follow you and then unfollow you right back. Like, no, that's not how you gain followers. So I'm gonna do this right before you guys. So I appreciate y'all taking this journey with me as I dream out loud while living a dream. Y'all know the only reason why I'm before you today is because I want to make sure that we are leaving an impact for these youth. Because guess what? It's a whole bunch of bullcrap they can watch all day. But if we can give them some clues, if we can teach them how to make funds off of things that they enjoy doing by watching us do it, I have 4 youth. And I have 2 grandbabies. And this is all they seen mama do. Like, not just this. I make jewelry. Yes. I sell sunglasses, hats. We have clothing. Yes, I sell marketing packages. I once was a photographer. I did hair. I did nails. Geez, like I sold vacuum cleaners, hair, makeup. Mary Kay. Who else is Mary Kay? I know y'all up in here somewhere. Avon. I have been into this marketing and sales. I did eBay. I did hot dog stands and I have not worked a 9 to 5 job in going on 12 years, guys. And I went in and I kind of did a couple independent jobs here and there. But how did I do that? Just stay connected a little longer. A day with Miss Dana J. I'm pretty sure we're going to talk more about that. And also, if you've been watching, definitely just go check out on YouTube the Network Junkie. That's Da.Network Junkie. Junkie. Why? Because I get high off of this. Simply Podcastic has a ton of my videos of networking after dark. Y'all can always go back and revisit them, and make sure y'all do me a favor and go like them as well. And please like and subscribe Simply Podcasting, because when I say it's some awesome podcasts over there, it is some awesome podcasters over there, and there's some good content. So you can learn a thing or two over there as well. So again, just go Google the Network Junkie on all social media platforms just to see the different mediums that I have been through. I have been on the radio, on Podbean. I have done spiritual meditation, guided meditations on Spoon, and I've also done TikToks. I'm on Instagram, LinkedIn. I'm not that active on LinkedIn. I'm working on it. It's so many networks. It's like, geez, let me just perfect one, or at least get to understand one. Facebook was really like my home. So just to give you a couple things and rules and regulations to Facebook again, if you're trying to be an influencer and you're trying to actually make money off of Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of these different platforms, you have to apply. It's a certain application that they're going to send to you. And most of the times, like if you're already making some noise and a lot of people are hitting on your page, they're gonna come to you and ask you, are you interested? That happened to me on TikTok, and that also happened to me on Instagram, and it happened to me on my old Facebook. But I didn't know what that. I didn't really pay attention to it like that, because that was not my concern. When I first got into Facebook, I never. This was a personal diary for me. This is what this was: me dreaming out loud while living the dream. That's all it was. And it turned into branding. It turned into broadcasting and podcasting and being an influencer. And, so this just happened. It happened, but it was divine. So I'm not just going to say it just happened. It just manifested itself. And I just stopped being afraid of you. Because again, my list is what caused me to really, really like try to push others in the front to be able to do the work, so I didn't have to do the actual communicating part in front of people. I could just do it behind people. But I realized that people wanted to hear more from me as just a person that I am. I'm very intelligent on different levels, but I don't really share a lot of what I do with a lot of people, or because it's not that relevant to me unless it's relevant. That's the best way I can say it. I'm not going to really speak about different things unless it's relevant in a conversation that we're having. So again, I'm gonna move forward because that's not relevant anymore. Uh, Again, call of actions. You want to make sure you are asking individuals to engage in your content, to get active in your content, ask them questions. Also, make sure that when they answer the questions, you'll be right there to make sure you respond back, because that's what they'll be looking for. They be like, because when you can respond back immediately, guess what? They will respond back. And then y'all got a dialogue going on. And that's what the medics is looking for. That's what it's looking to see, if you are encouraging others to come and have a conversation with you. And if so, they want to make sure that they get that out. They want to make sure that they get that out. Oop, I done let this die, y'all. Yes, yes, yes. I done let Tiki Taki go, but they'll be back. Also, I got a couple more minutes to go. I appreciate y'all for chiming in. I see it's a couple just stayed on and watched me all the way through. Y'all so awesome. Y'all so awesome. Know your niche. Know your niche. How do you figure out your niche? Just go follow somebody that's doing the same exact thing that you're doing, and then see how they are presenting themselves. See what type of content that they're putting up, See what type of content that they are posting. And you just mimic it a little bit. Now, don't copy. Don't do all that. Don't do it. Okay? Because we can tell. A lot of the time we can tell you don't talk like that. That's not, so still make it into your own. Create your own. It's a lesson, just not to be copying. Don't ever copy, but you can actually, kind of mimic in a way. Like, okay, but don't get all weird and stuff. I can't stand, because there was so many people that was doing that, and I was like, oh, you being too weird. I didn't know how to accept it. I didn't know what I do. It was weird. Okay, but I understand when you being an influencer and people are following the directions that you're giving, that means that you're being impactful. That means that you have a different type of control over the media. So you utilize that and utilize it in a positive manner. Don't get arrogant. Don't get big headed. Honestly, it makes you get more humble. You actually start to take you out of the equation like we supposed to have in the beginning. But in the beginning, we always put it's us, it's me, But no, it's not about you. It's about educating the people so they can learn about you. Because when you educate them, all the rest is just gonna follow. It's not about making the sales. It's about educating the people on why they should look more into whatever it is that you got going on. Again, make sure that you let the people know in a short 30-second, no longer than a minute. Let them know what you about. Why you started your YouTube page? Why did you start your Instagram? Why did you start your business? Why are you here? Let the people know. I'm pretty sure that they will be excited to support what you got going on. You just got to make sure that you are very, very intentional on letting people know why are you in this media matrix. Yes, yes, yes. This might have to be a part two, guys, because I have so much more that I did not even touch on. And we are at our hour point, and I don't want to just like be going over and stuff because I really got some stuff. I don't want to rush because this is some good stuff again. And I want to help you guys increase engagement on your media page. And how do you do that? You stay connected and you come on back because guess what? I'm here every Monday at 9 p.m. And I'm normally on Simply Podcastic and Groove Radio, also on Instagram and Facebook. So next month I will be back. I'm just taking a little break because I'm doing a tester 1 2 1 2 because I have a couple more networks that I will be bringing forth to you. So I'm gonna also test to see if I can bring somebody on screen. I don't know if I could do that or not when it comes to YouTube. So I'm gonna learn how to actually see if I can interview folks on here. Not sure yet on how to do that. So if anybody got some suggestions, please get active in the comments. And if y'all appreciated this snippet, this information that I'm sharing with you guys on how to engage with your audience in this media matrix, how to draw more traffic. Why do you want to draw more traffic? That's what I would like to know. And we're going to talk about this on next Monday. Guess what? We're going to come back next Monday at what time? 9 o'clock. I heard you. Yes. What your network do? We support in real life. So make sure you come back at 9 o'clock Monday. But before you leave me, get in the comments, and tell me, why is it important for you to gain more followers? Why are you in the social media matrix? I know I have a reason on why I would like to gain more traffic, but I want to know what you want, why you would like to. And guess what? We're going to talk about it when? Next Monday, doing Networking After Dark with your amazing host, the Network Junkie. I appreciate you guys for tuning on in, and I will be back next Monday. Until next time, peace. And make sure, again, you go follow on all social media networks, the Network Junkie, Da.Network Junkie, Junkie. Why? Because I get high off of this.